Right, we start off with how many oceans are there on Earth?
Oh, no.
6, I can count them. First time on the show.
Yeah. Straight into that trap. Any more?
5.
One is the correct answer.
Well, they're all joined, aren't they?
That is the reason, indeed. According to America's National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, there's only one ocean. It's the world ocean. It covers 71% of the world's surface. So, to make it a bit more convenient, they divide it into 4 smaller oceans: the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, and the Arctic. And the US Board on Geographic Names recognises the southern, that's the Antarctic Ocean, as a 5th, but the International Hydrographic Organisation has not yet approved it, and I imagine there's going to be a fight.
What noise does the largest frog in the world make? Very good. Very good. That's your answer. Excellent. Answer. Any other thoughts?
Ribbit. A really loud.
Oh, dear. Who said ribbit?
Yeah!
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Ribbit. How do you spell ribbit? Oh,
Like that. Well, that's apparently how you spell it.
That's rabbit in New Zealand. Oh, but that's it, ribbits.
I will tell you what the sound of the... I can actually give you...
Tell us what to do it.
I will. I'll give you my party impression.
A metallic noise, like I'm thinking about.
No, there are frogs that do that.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you... This is it. It's... No, it isn't that. It's not that at all. No, that's the sound people being amusing, because, in fact, the 3-foot-long Goliath frog of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea is mute. Entirely mute, makes no noise at all. There are 4,360 known species of frog, but only one of them, in fact, Alan, goes ribbit. Each species has its own unique call. The reason that everyone thinks all frogs, and this is true, the reason that everyone thinks all frogs go ribbit is that ribbit is the distinctive call of the southern Pacific tree frog. This is the frog that lives in Hollywood. Recorded locally, it has been plastered all over the movies for decades to enhance the atmosphere of anywhere from the Everglades to Vietnamese jungles. Frogs actually make a huge variety of noises. They croak, snore, grunt, trill, cluck, chirp, ring, whoop, whistle and growl.
And
they make noises like sheep. Yes?
They also say, it's not easy being green.
Less. Frogs make noises like sheep, like cattle, like squirrels and crickets. The barking tree frog yaps like a dog. The carpenter frog sounds like 2 carpenters hammering nails out of sync. And Fowler's toad makes noises like a band of Red Indians whooping. Most female frogs, like the Goliath frog, make no noise at all.
Because we can't get a bloody word in edgeway.
What is the highest mountain in Europe? Yeah.
Mont Blanc.
Oh! Sorry you said that. No, it isn't. It isn't.
Yes, it is.
No. It does begin with an E, if that's any help.
Enormo Blanc.
Very good.
Monte Bianco.
Not the Eiger, no.
Etna.
Oh, hello. I got a somewhat. Oh, Eiger. Did you say Etna?
Yeah.
Etna, eh? No, indeed.
It's some island. It's from the bottom of the sea, if you measure... No?
That's Etna, isn't it, or Stromboli? No, it's not. It's actually right on the borders of Europe, but it does count as Europe. It's definitely Europe, isn't it?
Is it somewhere in the Caucasus?
It is in the Caucasus.
Oh, which of the mountain names of the Caucasus?
Mount Elbrus is the answer. Mount Elbrus. It's where Prometheus was supposedly chained for daring to steal fire from heaven, and he had his liver pecked out every day by vultures as punishment. What animal can you eat without killing it? Reg.
Crabs, unintentionally. In the south.
Yeah?
In the deep south, in the bayou. On the bayou.
Bayou.
Yeah, freshwater mussels, they just pick them right out of the water, and they'll have these tiny pink crabs crawling on them, and they're considered a delicacy. And they're alive. They're alive when you swallow them.
These are things you can eat fully, an animal food stuff, but you don't kill the animal.
So something that sort of comes through like sweet corn, except it's still running around.
Oh!
Is that what you're saying?
No.
No, I'm not saying it passes
comes
through the
out totally
entire
unharmed.
digestive system.
Right,
No.
oh, right.
No.
But it stays in you and sets up a community.
Whatever they put in Yakult.
Well,
They whitter on about that, don't
yes,
they?
bifidus digestivum.
How-
Or L. casei
How
immunitas.
stupid do they think we are?
David, you know these things. I'm so
Well, that's, I
impressed.
spend a lot of time watching television, and listening to the new made-up science is very entertaining.
I love the made-up science where they go, do you want to buy a tiny pot of off milk?
Yes! And they say it's always such a good deal. Just try it for 9 weeks, and then if you don't feel better, then give up. Because actually, if everyone tries it for 9 weeks, we're in the money.
No, because, I mean, actually, in a sense, you're probably right about bacteria, which would possibly pass through us and all the way and not be killed. But this is actually a delicacy. I'm inclined to give the point to Rich, because he's sort of accidentally right, only he's sort
As
of wrong
usual.
as well.
It's not a
Story of my life.
It's one of the most popular foods, almost the national dish in some ways, of Florida.
Tapeworm.
Not tapeworm. No, it's a type of crab. It's a stone crab.
Oh, right.
Stone crab claws are very popular. There is a stone crab. And the fishermen catch the crab, they snap off the claws and throw the crab back in. And it takes about a year for its claws to grow back. But it is considered a great delicacy, usually served with a sort of butter and mustard sauce. Very popular, indeed, in restaurants up and down America, but particularly, as I say, in Florida.
What does it do for a year, then, armless down, wandering about?
I mean, it's up to himself.
The crab is dismayed when it loses its claws, thinking, now I can't get any work done. All that stuff, I'm trying to rearrange the seabed. It'll be a year before I can do any of that. I'm just going to have to lay up.
What rhymes with purple?
Ah, it's like orange, nothing does.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear. No, there are 2 words in the English language that rhyme with purple. 2.
Burple.
I won't say everyday words, but there are 2 words. Now, I'm afraid you have to lose 10 points there.
That's okay.
I'll tell you the answer.
Lurple.
Tent. You won't get there. If you go through all the sounds known to man, you won't get there.
Maple circle.
Maple circle doesn't count.
Circle. Durple, furple, gurple, herple. Durple, curple, lurple, murple, nurple.
Do you know what you're doing on national television? Mrs. Davis's little boy has grown up to go nurple, burple, wurple.
Rurple, surple.
They're not common words, but...
If you had a swimming pool and you covered it in fur, it'd be a fur pool.
Furple.
It would. I'll tell you the answer. It's herple is one word.
I think I said
You
herple.
did. 5 points, Daniel. 5 points, but 5 points taken away if you also mentioned any other sound. To herple is to hobble along with one leg dragging behind the other, halfway between a walk and a crawl. The other word, of course, you could have had was curple.
I think you'll find out.
But didn't I say I'd take 10 points away if there was a second one that you'd already said?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to. Curple is the leather strap passing under a horse's tail.
Under the tail of a horse.
Is buckled to the saddle to stop it slipping forwards. It's better known as a cropper. It's also curple. It's the rump or hindquarters of a horse. Now known as an I'm an idiot. Or now known as the croup. The word appears in a rhyme in the work of Scotland's national poet, and I shall give it to you. Aby mer vonti omahap, dus hinging o'er my curple, than ony ermine ever lap, o proud imperial purple.